Well, a good God Monday to you. I hope your day has been going great, and I hope you all are doing well. Yep, I've been on vacation, and so I did not check in with you all last week because I was away. But I did tell you last week that you were giving up the white things, the flour, well, not just white things. I said flour, breads, and a lot of people think that brown or wheat bread is good. No, we're giving up. On the keto diet now, I want to make this plain. This is keto. We're giving up the and doing the keto diet, which is a process, not just the name of a diet. It's not like Weight Watchers. No. Keto is short for ketones or ketosis. It is the process that we go through when we are losing fat or losing weight, whatever you want to call it. When you get rid of that, you are going through the ketosis process. And so it is called the keto diet. So last week, you gave up flours, breads, rice, potatoes, pastas, and this week we're going to the keto grocery list. And let me do this. I can share this. I need to share this right now. I hope I can get here to do this. Share. And I need to share this to my group. And the group is called Karen's Keto Crew. All right, so this week we are your grocery list. And I go to Aldi, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I go to Aldi and get most of what I need. Aldi is great for keto. Now on keto, and remember, I told you, I don't want you trying anything fancy. I don't want you going out there buying almond flour or almond meal and then mixing it with this and saying you're going to have pancakes. No, do not do that. I just want you to basically stick with this. You can do that once you learn your body, once you learn how you function doing this beginner's grocery list. And once you start to lose the fat, and once first set a goal and go there. And I also want to make sure that you all are keeping some kind of record, keeping some kind of measurement. Because if you can measure the weight loss, if you can measure the inches lost, it will help to keep you motivated. So, you can get on a scale. Scales are good, but measuring is even better because sometimes the scale will not show that you have lost weight, and you have. Or you have at least lost inches, and sometimes the scale will not show that. So make sure I say measure your neck. You can measure your arms and measure your waist. And go around your belly button. And sometimes people are trying to figure it out. Just every time you measure around your belly button. Okay? And you can be the same every week. Every week you'll be the same. So, again, this is a keto diet. I am definitely a proponent of doing this. This has really changed my life. And when I fall off, I can see the difference and I know exactly what to do to get back. But our grocery list, and I'm going to post this grocery list. You can eat various nuts, but you cannot eat a lot of nuts. People I love pecans. And pecans are they're good. But when I eat pecans, I just need to measure things off. Because if I go in there, and you can eat 1/4 cup of pecans, and I think that is 6 grams of carbs. So I go in there and I get the 1/4 cup. No, I go in the bag and say, this is not quite 1/4 cup, and I'll eat that. And then I'll go in there and put more in my hand. And this is not. And I'll go get more, and I'll go get more, and I probably have eaten half a cup or 3/4 a cup. There have been times I probably eaten a cup. So I have to pre-measure so I can stay right. So it's a good fat, but it still has carbs, and we are counting carbs. To lose fat, to lose weight, guaranteed, you eat 20 carbs. We are not counting calories. We are not counting calories. Weight loss is really not calories in, calories out. Because you can eat a donut, and let's say the donut is 160 calories, and then you can eat a half avocado, and let's say that's 160 calories. Well, what your body does with the donut and what your body does with the avocado are 2 different things. And what your body does with the donut is it's not nourishing the body. But what your body does with that avocado nourishes the body. So it's not calories in, calories out. It's actually the foods that you put into your body that becomes healing. And you need to know that. You can't, it doesn't matter what people say. If you're putting globs of mashed potatoes in your body, and you're putting 2 cups of greens in your body, what the body does with the mashed potatoes and what the body does with the greens are 2 different things. And you want your body to get rid of those things that your body doesn't need, the things that make your body toxic. You don't even want to consume those things. And potatoes are one of those things that really isn't good for you. It has a high glycemic index. It shoots your sugar up right away. Again, ketosis is about the science that goes on in your body when you eat or don't eat foods. So, walnuts, almonds, macadamia nuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, those are all good. They're good for you. Then the veggies that you can have, broccoli, cauliflower, and somebody said you can have all vegetables. Is corn a vegetable? No, you cannot have corn. Corn, you cannot have corn. It's a starchy, sweet vegetable, and we're staying away from starchy vegetables even. So we're doing broccoli, cauliflower, peppers, okra, spinach, kale, arugula, Brussels sprouts, squash, celery, cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce, zucchini. Green leafy vegetables are good, and cruciferous vegetables, they add healing to your body. Cruciferous, when I say cruciferous, I mean cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower. They bring a healing to your body. There are things that are in cruciferous vegetables that help fight cancer. So we want to eat cruciferous vegetables. Fruit. You cannot eat all the fruit, guys. Not right now. I'm just going to tell you. I love watermelon. Went on vacation. Did not eat. I didn't have one piece of watermelon. Not one. Now, I don't like cantaloupe and honeydew and all of that, so I'm good there. But apples and oranges, no. But you can have avocado. Avocado is a fruit. It has a seed, big seed. And you can have blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, lemons, limes. You can have those, okay? Those are good for you, full of antioxidants. So get your berries in. And then even dairy. I hear people, if you are lactose intolerant, then don't do dairy. It is not a major. I can do dairy. So when it comes to dairy, you can have sour cream, cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, plain yogurt. The harder the cheese, the better. You can have cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, provolone, Havarti, Monterey. You can have soft cheeses, but the harder the cheese, the better. I love feta cheese, so you can have feta cheese, you can have blue cheese. And proteins. Our body cannot make protein. Our bodies cannot make salt. Our bodies need them both. So, I know people saying, well, I have high blood pressure and I can't have salt. Okay, I'm not going to push salt on you right now. Do what you have to do. But as time goes, and that people that have been doing this journey with me, as time goes, they have put the pink Himalayan salt in their diet. The pink Himalayan salt is salty, but it has like 99 trace minerals in it. And those things help to give us life. Again, we need salt. You need sodium in your body. So if you don't want to do that right now, don't. But you'll understand that you can have salt and you'll do it. And protein, you need protein. Now, if you're vegetarian, I know a lot of people talk about peas, and that is their protein, and beans are their protein. I love me some beans. I love any kind of bean. But doing this, I'm not doing beans right now. Well, let me take that back. I started keto in 2019. I did not cook beans for 2 years. My family loves beans. I didn't cook beans for 2 years. I cooked beans last year. I made some navy beans. They were so good. I made some navy beans. And they were just good. And I don't think I had any reaction, but it's called a nightshade. And nightshades, they grow underground. And if you eat a lot of them, it can trigger inflammation and that arthritic pain in your knees and your joints. So I try not to do nightshades. So, although I do nightshades because I eat peppers. Peppers are a nightshade, but I try to watch what I eat when it comes to nightshades. So, beans are something that, nope, we don't eat beans right now. But I know vegetarians eat beans and peas, and that's some of their protein, I guess. Oils. You have to watch the oils that you use too. Now, I know a lot of people use a lot of seed oils. Seed oils are high in omega-6. We need omega-3s. Omega-6 contributes to inflammation, pain in your knees. Yes, in your joints. I say knees because that is when I'm not doing right, that's where the pain comes first. In my knees and in my right ankle. Yes, so anyway, when you use seed oils, leave the seed oils alone. If you want to feel better, leave the seed oils alone. Now, oils that you can have, grease that you can use bacon fat. You can use butter, avocado oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. Those are, what do you call it? The beef oil. Can't think of the name, but the beef oil. You can use that. Those are good, and your body can function, your body can use those, and it helps you function better. Okay, condiments, mayonnaise, and you can have ranch dressing. Oh, I remember when I started, I got, what do you call those things? Chicken wings, the wingettes, or I got the chicken wings. I put them in my air fryer, and I had the ranch dressing and some celery, and you could just dip it in the ranch. It was so good, and you didn't have to measure anything. Just eat. And so, yep, that's what I did. So, condiments, mayo, ranch dressing. You can have mustard, but you have to watch that ketchup, because ketchup has sugar in it. So watch that. We're pulling out sugar. We're not doing sugar. So you have to watch that. Most spices you can use. Again, pink Himalayan salt, sea salt, pepper, dried herbs and spices. You can drink water, coffee, tea. And if you need to put something in your coffee, you can put heavy whipping cream. There is something that you can use if you just have to have something sweet, and I do have some. I should have brought it here. I don't have it right now. It's called monk fruit, and monk fruit is granulated just like white sugar. You can put that. That will not spike your insulin. It will not. It's low when it comes to your glycemic index. And you can use something called erythritol. They sell it in the store. It's called Swerve. And you can use stevia. Those are things that you can use to sweeten what you want sweetened. But as far as your coffee, I did drink black coffee sometimes, but I drink black coffee a lot now, a lot. And I also put salt in my water or salt in my coffee. And I'm somebody that the doctors prescribe some high blood pressure medicine, but when, again, salt may make you hold water when you eat all of those carbs. It's the carbs. You've got to learn to control the carbs. So when you're eating a lot of carbs, a lot of bread, a lot of pasta, a lot of cake, a lot of potatoes, that causes you to hold on to the water. So when you eliminate that, you can drink water. I tell you, sometimes Dr. Bosworth said, if your blood pressure is not right, when you're doing keto correctly, when your blood pressure is not right, you probably need more salt. And that didn't make sense to me, but I took her at her word, and I increased my salt in my water, and my blood pressure was okay. That was unbelievable. But if you're eating a lot of carbs, don't, whatever you're doing, just, you have to get the carbs out. It's important. It is very important that you get the carbs out. Is somebody talking to me? Oh, can't talk to myself. Someone is talking, I think. Did I miss it? Oh, measure. Oh, yep, neck. Thank you, Kimberly. Neck, arm, waist, and go around the belly button. I'm just saying this. And there are people, okay, there are people, this is a little bag. Let me move my bag. There are people I know that they're taking medicine, they're shooting insulin, and they're like, well, they find an excuse not to do this or any other thing where you can lower your insulin. And they come up with a reason. Well, I can't eat salt. Well, if you can't eat salt, don't eat salt right now. So you think. Don't do it right now. Do whatever you're doing to salt your food and do this. Again, as you do this, you will find out you can eat salt. You can. I was one that did not put a lot. I put salt on my food, but I didn't put a lot of salt on my food. Now I salt my food. I mean, everybody can taste it. It's again, salt is not the problem. It's salt with all the carbs. Now, you want to lose the fat, you want to lose the weight, then what you do is eat 20 carbs a day. What am I going to eat? There are no carbs. Oh, I closed my grocery list. There are no carbs in meat. No carbs in meat. So you can eat meat. Now, do not go and say, I can eat all the meat I want. No, don't say that. I'm just letting you know there are no carbs in meat. So when you eat your meat, you have nothing to count there. When you eat your salads, there are very little carbs. So you might have a cup of romaine lettuce. It might be 1 carb in that. A cup of spinach, 1 carb, 1.5 carbs. So you can eat a lot of salad. In your dairy products, there are no carbs. No carbs. The best food you can eat on anybody's diet, I believe, I know most of the ones I hear now. Remember how we were told you don't eat eggs? Eggs will raise your... I keep boiled eggs in my refrigerator, and I have eggs ready to fry, scramble, or whatever. Eggs they will help you get through. There's 1 carb in an egg. So, eggs are my friend. We keep eggs going here. Yes, you can eat eggs. If you follow the keto program, your A1C, if you've got a high A1C, I know it sounds wrong. If you have a high A1C, your numbers will go down. Just think about it. You're not putting all the sugar, all the glucose in your system. So your A1C will go down. It will. It will literally go down. Your good cholesterol will go up noticeably when you cut the carbs and increase your cruciferous, increase your vegetables, and 20 carbs. 20 carbs a day. You'll lose weight and you will feel better. And I've got a bonus for you guys. Just trying things to make sure my blood pressure stays normal without medication. And so I've been taking flaxseed and chia seed, celery with apple cider vinegar, but I found this other thing, beetroot juice. Beetroot juice. I use the powder. And I don't know about men, but I know women. As you get older, they make these little pads, little poise pads, just in case, you get ready, you're doing something, you need to go to the washroom, and I'm going to tell you something, ladies. I don't know about men. My husband makes a joke about it. I was like, do you have little leaks? But anyway, beetroot juice. You can get it in a powder. Now, I've only done it by way of the powder. It will change your life. I've been using beetroot juice for 3 weeks. It's noticeable the first week. It is noticeable the first week. It's like, wow. And then I told someone else, and they tried it the first week. So if you're dealing with incontinence or just a little dribble or whatever. Beetroot juice. I'm just going to tell you the truth and shame the devil, because I don't want you to know. I don't want you to take that. I think it's a little teaspoon. The first one I got was called super beet juice. It has this little spoon in there that you use. And so anyway, beetroot juice is good for your blood pressure. It's good for there's something in it called nitric oxide, and it helps to open your veins so your blood flows good. Buy it for that, and there are other benefits. And I just thought that was a great benefit. So I don't even have to wear those things. It's just good. And I thought I'd share it with you. I want to help the people. That's what I want to do. And so I think that will help those who are dealing with a situation like that. So that was the grocery list that I had for you. All of those things. And I'm going to post the grocery list with this. Remember, we're taking our measurements, and Kimberly Lucas has put it right here on here. We're measuring our neck, our arms, our waist, right around the belly button. So we'll measure the same thing every week. I don't want you to come and over the belly button one week and at the belly one week, and you'll lose inches. You will lose inches. Also, on this, doing the ketosis or the keto diet, drink water when you're thirsty. You don't have to drink 8-ounce glasses of water every day. If you do, it's good. It's good. I'm not saying don't. You don't have to. But definitely drink when you are thirsty. Okay? That's how the water works. So I'm going to post our grocery list. It's called the Beginner's Keto Grocery List, but it's the old folk on keto grocery list. It's just a great grocery list. We want to cook our foods, all right? I'm gonna tell you, my best friend in the skillet, in the kitchen, is my black skillet and my air fryer. I don't need an air fryer. Well, it's actually not the air fryer. It's the griddle that I have. I have a Ninja griddle. So those are my best friends in the kitchen. That black skillet, it will stir fry. It will fry. You can make your sauces. And I make sauces with cheese and heavy whipping cream. You can do that. And then I have to pour that over my vegetables, because we can't pour it over rice. If you want to get riced cauliflower, go right ahead, get it. Fresh or frozen vegetables are good. Fresh or frozen. No to cans. We are not doing canned vegetables. Nope. So fresh or frozen vegetables are good. Even fresh or frozen berries, they are good. That's what we're doing, okay? And you are cooking everything, and it doesn't take long. You strike that black skillet up, you pour your olive oil. I really like avocado oil. It has a higher heat point, so I put the avocado oil in there, and I can put the meat in. I can stir fry the meat. I can fry the meat. I do not use flour. Why? Because flour is not a part of our list. It's not on there. Not white flour. Now you might see almond. They call it almond flour. Some call it almond meal. And you can use that. It doesn't set like white flour. I'm going to tell you now. It doesn't. So I just put the chicken in there, put the fish in there, except when I do salmon croquettes. Then I use almond flour. I do. So I just some things that I do, just some things that I want you to continue to do. Um, yes, measure. It's gonna make a difference. If you stick with it, you will see a difference in a week. Now, you know they said the first week, and you all have been doing this a while, so the water weight should be gone. Water weight should be gone, and now you should be at fat loss or fat gone. Again, we're counting what? How many carbs are we eating a day? 20 carbs. That's a lot. Yeah, I did not eat bacon. We did not eat bacon for decades. Decades. I always have bacon now. I can remember people saying that meat, it messes with your skin and it messes with your digestive system. No, it doesn't. I think I have decent skin. This is no makeup, guys. I do have lipstick on, but no makeup. I think I have decent skin and or complexion. And you can have it too. A young lady that was she lived with my daughter for a little while in California. She thanked me because she said, "Thank you for teaching Carla how to cook." Because we just made everything ourselves. We did not go to this buy all that stuff. So cook this food, guys. Get your egg. You can have eggs and bacon. And I don't see enough people, but I would like to know, how many meals do you eat a day? You shouldn't be eating any more than 3 meals a day. Not doing this. If you've been watching me for the last 3 weeks, you should not be eating any more than 3 meals a day, and you should not be eating any snacks. Now, I can do 2 meals sometimes, but I do 1 meal real good. And when you do the 1 meal, remember, we're not counting fats. We're not doing low fat, no fat. We want all the fats. And make sure you eat until you're full. Eat until you are full. That's something else that we do on this program. We eat until we're full. So make sure. I don't want you telling me, "Oh, I had 700 calories." What? That's not good. I want you to have 1,700 calories. Make it work. But only have 20 carbs. That is doable. We're counting the fat, everything. Just make sure you get good, healthy fats in you, and eat a decent portion of meat. You know, maybe the palm of your hand, and watch those carbs. All right. Now, if you want to be a part of our Kim, you are just so great. You are so great. If you want to be a part of Karen's Keto crew that meets on Thursday, we actually do a Zoom on Thursday. If you want to be a part of that, make sure you inbox me your email address or your phone number so I can send you the Zoom link. We meet every Thursday at 6:30. In this group meeting, we are brutally honest. We give our weight. We tell our struggles. We tell what helped us through our week, our day, and we encourage one another. And I want you to know that I do this because I believe God wants us to take care of this temple. This is the only temple that we're going to get on this side of glory. And so he wants us to take care of this temple. There are things I did not know when I was in my 30s and 40s. I didn't know. Although I called myself taking care of my temple. But I didn't do it to the best of my ability. But now that I am older, I want to I want to take care of this temple, and I want you to take care of this temple. I believe God has an assignment for everyone, and He wants us to live out the time that He has put us on this earth. He wants us to be healthy so we can do it. He does not want us to have any health issues, and there are ways that we can get beyond that. So if we eat right, if we eat to nourish our bodies and not eat because it tastes good, because everything that tastes good is not good for you. So if we live to nourish our bodies, then we will be doing good. Again, if you want to be a part of our Karen's Keto Crew Zoom call on Thursday at 6:30, inbox me your email address or your phone number so I can send you the link. Right, no snacks. We are doing no snacks every time. Oh, here's another important note. Every week I want to remind you that every time you eat, how many times? Every time you eat, insulin is released. Now, if you eat a lot of insulin is released. If you eat a little, very little is released. We don't want to make our insulin, our glycemic index to nudge our insulin. So, and every time insulin is released, guess what's not happening? There is no fat burning. Every time insulin is released, there is no fat burning. So if you eat at 8, it takes like about 2 hours for it to kind of settle. Then if you take a snack at 10, and then you eat another meal at 12, you eat a snack at 2, you eat a meal at 4, you eat a snack at 6, nothing burned all that time. Nothing burned. So, eat your meal, eat your meal, eat your meal. And we were doing 12-hour windows. I hope you're down to 10 hours. We're going to do a 10-hour window right now. So you got 10 hours to eat. If you stop eating at 6, you won't eat now until 8 o'clock. So you've got from 6 p.m. until 8 a.m. that you're not eating. All that time, fat burning can take place. Your body can heal. Your body can be nourished. So, got it? I forgot to include that. We're into a 10-hour window of eating. So if you can get 3 meals in 10 hours, do it. Meals only, no snacks. Maybe you want to do 8 hours. That's a good window. An 8-hour eating window is a great hour. But remember, whatever window you're doing, you do 3 meals, you do 2 meals, you do no snacks. All right, we'll talk more Thursday. Thank you for watching.